Hello friends, and welcome to another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. Hey, today we've got for you an exciting episode. Last night we did a couple hours of crappie fishing. Caught a limit of crappie in 2 hours. Stay tuned for the details. Friends, many of you know that midwinter or late season crappie can be a real challenge to find. Last night's fishing trip was the culmination of a couple of years of fishing this lake. My buddy Mike's lived on this lake for a few years. He's only been ice fishing it for a couple of years, but it has taken a lot of searching to find where these crappie go in the middle of winter. Hey, but Mike finally has these fish down to a pinpoint location. So yesterday afternoon, yesterday evening, Mike and I spent 2 hours. The fish cooperated, and we just had an absolutely bang up trip. We hammered out a limit of crappie in 2 hours. And even after that, we left fish biting.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, I do. Just this little headlamp.
Oh my God! I haven't even been catching gills.
That'll work.
Wow.
Nice crappie. Is that on a waxy?
Yep. Yeah, I almost didn't get the minnows because I just.
You're just on fire there, bud.
Well, all our holes are really close together, so that we should be in the same area.
All right. Well, I'm getting in there right now.
Bottom, that's. Oh, I'm looking up at the top.
Yeah, there's my jig down here.
Oh, you've got two. Yeah, I never. Oh, there you go.
There we go. It's got a little weight to it. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Nice. Yeah, I had to get right down in the weeds to get him.
Did you? Yeah.
Like,
Well, I saw it. You couldn't even tell he was on, right?
I had to tickle the top of the weeds, and then
I mean, the way I was catching them up until Friday right before dark, it was always, and I told you, let your line go all the way slack. You can't even see it on your graph, your bait. Then when your line is slack, then I just slowly bring it up through the weeds, and I'm usually bringing a fish up with that.
Huh.
I can tell, though, I don't have as many weeds going on here.
I think I need to turn up my sensitivity just a touch.
There you go.
That's another crappie. It's a good one, pulling some drag.
Yep, look at that.
Oh yeah, I'll take those all day, any day.
You could take as many as you want. I ate on crappie 3 different meals this week because I don't have hardly anybody eating with me on them.
And they're eating it good too.
Are you marking fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll really turn. Oh, there you go.
Yep, mark that one. Ooh, that's a good one too. Oh, I just let him go, didn't I? Nope, I didn't.
Oh, I thought this happened. You got my bait. Ooh, nice one.
Yeah, I haven't
What's going? I'm not catching them on pure
I
plastic.
haven't caught crappie like that through the ice in a long time. Good.
But they're just not hitting a live minnow down there, man.
Yeah, it's been a bunch of years since I've caught one that nice through the ice.
What do you think?
So Lawrence also has the same This one's not as big.
But I've noticed live scope by itself is not what's super expensive. It's the panoptics.
The Panoptics, yeah.
And they
There you go. He found his way.
it's much harder to see with.
You know what? I haven't tried this other. I haven't tried this other hole yet.
Just waxworm again?
Yep. Waxworm on a 4 mil jig. Which reminds me that I think I was supposed to be researching for you this rod holder.
Well, I did one thing. I don't know if it was based on something I saw you had or somebody else, but I put a tube on my.
And just as I pulled it out of that hole and said, well, or just as I put my transducer in the other hole and said, I haven't tried this other hole, I got bit.
Yeah, well, they're just waiting for it down there. I gotta believe you're seeing the same amount of fish I am.
Well, as soon as my jig got down to the weeds, I got one. A little bit smaller, but another crappie.
There's so many fish marks, I cannot even see where my bait is. Oh, great.
Lost it right at the hole. Yeah, it's a noodle. So is this, though.
Oh, is it? I almost thought it wasn't going to work because it's so old, but it, you know, to set the hook enough. But you don't need too much to set a hook, you know? I can't believe they won't bite the minnow. It's just sitting there. I don't really care that much. It's so weird.
That's another nice one. So this little hole I got over here in the corner is just a little bit more active than this other hole.
Oops.
I keep forgetting you got a hole back there.
Where?
Right.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. The one that our pile of fish keeps trying to get to. Although I don't think they did. They're actually trying to get to it. I just think they're just flopping around, and it just so happens that's what's over there.
I wonder if we, were, my buddy and I were scaring them away when we had pike rods so close. You know, with 4 or 5 inch minnows on there.
So maybe you were bringing pike in and
Either bringing pike in or they were...
or keeping pike in the vicinity, maybe. Could be. I don't know, but this is on fire right here. That's what I know.
You have some room to back up if you need to back up from that hole. Getting a few more small crappies. I rarely got one that I didn't keep. But where are all the 12 and 13 and 14 and 15, 16 and 17s?
I'm having too much fun on these to worry about it. I can't tell you the last time I sit in a shack and hammered fish like this.
Oh, just lost them again. Well, look at that. Didn't even say anything.
Finally got one on the middle.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice one too.
About time.
That might be a little bigger than the pile.
Yeah.
The
That
average in the pile.
Oh, and he's got it down to his gizzard.
Here, you need the...
No, this is called the Cusick method. I don't know if you ever do this. I used to catch so many sunfish, and they would swallow these leeches that we had, and we were keeping the fish anyway, so I would do this, and then, you know, I was planning to immediately clean them, so.
I think. This is crazy, man. Just as soon as I get a bait down to the top of the weeds.
So I bought a green light. I didn't bring it out with me, but do you know anybody that's used the green light down there and had the crappies attract?
I do not.
Okay.
I know in the summer in the south, that's a big thing. They put the green lights on their boat.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm certainly gonna.
Dude, this guy's got that thing 2 inches down his throat. Not exaggerating a bit, man. 2 inches. That was on its way to digestion.
Shouldn't even be fooling with this with all these fish I see down here. Does he have minnows during the summer?
Yes, the problem is he doesn't open in the morning until whenever he feels like getting there.
Oh.
9, 10, whenever. We'll throw a minnow head on this Swedish pimple.
All right. Anytime you see multiple fish like this, they got to be biting. Let's go, guys. Oh my God! How can you not be going after this? Look at them all. Come on, hit it.
There's one on a Swedish pimple.
Oh, look at that. So you were jigging it the whole time?
Yep. Yep, hopping up and down just above the weeds. I think that's the first crappie I've caught on a Swedish pimple.
Oh, yeah? What made you decide to go to it?
Decided to try something a little bit more aggressive. Since they appeared that they were kind of treating our waxworms a little bit funny, I thought, well, let's try a little bit more aggressive approach and see if they'll hit it. And that one did. All right, I'm going back to a waxy.
Whoa! There he goes. There's my first one of the day.
I think I just had the one. I got one of the aggressive ones out of the bunch with that spoon.
Oh my God, look at them all!
Are we getting close to the limit back there?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We got 30 probably. Yeah. Oh, you got your transducer in the way here. Oh, shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I'll get him.
Trying to use a little bigger minnow. See, they got a little bigger fish.
Well, that soaked my glove though. Now I'm gonna have to lose my gloves. Which, given that you've got this shack 50 degrees, it ain't gonna hurt us. This is unreal, Mike. This is the ice fishing version of our walleye trip last spring.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm getting too spoiled with this. Well, it hasn't been this good. I don't know if I've had close to a limit. Was he too small?
Yeah, I thought he was pretty small. You know, I'll be interested to see, do we still have enough light in here for these cameras?
I have another light somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I'm going to have to look for it some more. I have another light sitting around here. Shouldn't bother with 2 rods at this point, Mike.
Most of my fish down around 10 feet. 10 to 12.
Yeah, I cannot believe how far they're off the bottom.
So what is that, 2 to 3 feet off the top of the weeds?
Yeah.
Come on, eat it if you're going to eat it. I'm going to drop it down to somebody that wants it better than you do. Alright, you lost your chance, dude. Going down to the file. It is, these are kicking. Oh, wow. They're loving that 4mm tungsten jig.
Oh, I got him though. Oh,
Ooh,
what a
that's
catch.
a nice one.
What a catch, Mike.
Yeah. Those are just gorgeous crappies, man.
Sorry, I should be showing it off. I only bought one of those level special wind reels.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. This guy's heavy.
Yeah, I haven't even made an effort to try one.
We're also not danger of us.
Well, friends, we've probably got another half hour to fish in here, but we're losing light in the shack pretty quickly. So it's 6:30. We've been fishing less than 2 hours, and I'm pretty sure we've got a limit of crappie in the floor here. So this has been the best day of ice fishing I've had in a long time. And mainly just due to the fact that Mike lives on this lake. He's had these crappies dialed in for weeks now, and we were just fortunate tonight. We set up the shack and we were just slamming crappie from the get-go. Before I even had cameras set up, Mike had a couple fish on the snow. So it has just been an incredible evening. Thanks for watching another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. Hey guys, make sure to go over and check out our other channel, TJO Men's Ministries. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to click subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're only about a month away, maybe 5 or 6 weeks away from open water. And we'll start doing our regular spring Detroit River reports for you guys. But hey, thanks for watching another episode of Team Jesus Outdoors. God bless, tight lines. We'll see you guys on the ice.
So I haven't been back ever since I found this spot. Oh, there's a big